Welcome back, guys, to another episode of On Point Adventures. My name's Brendan, and check that out. How good is that? We're out here on the Blue Poly today. We've pulled it up on a nice shallow sandbar, and what we're intending to do is to get out and get into all these little reef holes here with soft plastics. We're going to be fishing nice and light, PE 0.6, so roughly about 10 pound. And as I said, throwing soft plastics. We've got a couple of new soft plastics, which I think are pretty cool, that should do a pretty good job. But as I said, guys, we've got beautiful turquoise holes all the way through here, flats for as far as the eye can see. We might even tie on some stick baits and poppers, you know, just see what's going on, I guess. But look, we're putting all our faith in the anchor, which is just down there somewhere, dug in. I have what I have done here, I'll show you, is we've put the leg all the way down into the sand there, and that's going to sort of act as a second anchor for us as well. But anyway, guys, enough talking. I really want to get into this because this looks bloody good, and let's see if we can catch some fish, eh? I should just quickly say that before we go any further, we have got our safety boots on. We're on the reef today, so we've got on the camo Crocs. We've got the old speed strap on in case we hit hyper speed across the flats. But all in all, this should be a pretty good episode. Let's get a rod and reel out the boat, get a soft plastic on and get walking. This little hole here looks really good. We've got some really good ledges up the back of it. Bit deeper. Very snaggy though. But let's put a little plastic in there and let's see if we can pull something off it. And if not, we've got a beautiful, beautiful hole just out there. The best thing about these holes is you just never know what could be in it. There could be absolutely anything. They're not deep, so they're beautiful. If you get a really calm morning, you can fish these top water, no worries at all. There he is, got him. All right. So we've got our first little reef species, which is a tiny little cod. How good's he? Little baby cod on the plastic, but at least there's light. At least there's a little bit of life in there. So we'll keep going, we'll see if we can get some more. So I should just quickly run you through the combo we're using. We're just using a little sort of 2000 to 2500 size reel. We're on this rod here is just a little 2 to 4 kilo 7-foot rod. We got the 1/16 ounce jig head with a tiny little soft plastic of your choice. They all work out here, guys, so you don't need to be too specific, but I like these little squid plastics. They seem to do a good job. And of course, we're using on here, we are using the Varavas PE 0.6 line, and that does an absolute great job around these reefs. Anything from 8 to 10 pound leader is all you're going to need to be plugging all these little holes. Plugging holes, sorry kids. But yeah, that's all you need to have a great time. But anyway, let's keep getting into it. There's some fish with my name all over it. All right, let's have a play in this hole. What we can see is we can see a lot of water running off from the outside in, and we can see some little caves sitting up in there as well. But good thing about these little sand holes is sometimes they can hold flathead and all sorts of stuff. So they can be quite an alive little system if you wish. But the good thing also with it being sand, you can really work your soft plastic a little bit slower because you don't have to worry about getting caught up so much. Nothing on the first cast, that's strange. I really thought this was going to be a beautiful little hole that was going to be on immediately. Little tap. But nothing. Little tap-taparoos, but nothing, not a hookup. Oh, there we go. Just drag it in. Let it sit down. Oh, maybe we're not going to be as lucky as I thought we would in this one. There's plenty more zones around here though, so it's not really too concerning, but it did look bloody good from a... There we go. Nah, fish on. Yeah, there'd be something in there. Oh, this feels okay. Oh, look, here we go. Exactly what I was talking about, guys. Look at that. Beautiful big flathead. Beautiful. And that's what I mean. You really got to take your time in these areas. So we were just, really carefully working the edge of that, and he was just sitting there. What a beautiful fish. Now getting him off out here is going to be interesting because I left the grips in the boat, but that's okay. I'm going to opt, you might not be able to see much for a little bit because I'm going to opt, oh no, the plastic is jumping out of his mouth. Come here. Not as easy as it looks when you're wading with no net. Come here, you little bugger. Go. Absolutely making a mockery of it, but how is that for a beautiful lizard out of a tiny little hole like that? As I said, guys, this is something that anyone can do. What a magnificent fish. Anyway, I'm going to get him released because the boat's too far away to carry him, so we'll get this hook out, and look at that, beautiful, out nice and quick, and let's get this beautiful fish here released. How good was that flathead, guys? What a ripper out of that tiny little hole there. Oh my goodness, I'm like absolutely stoked with that little flathead. What a beauty. But anyway, I'm not going to keep talking. I mean, I'm just absolutely stoked with that one. We might try and get a couple more fish, and the tide is going out pretty quick, so my boat is about to be high and dry. So we'll have a couple more casts in this hole, and then we will move on. I'm just wondering whether there might be like a bigger, like little, I don't know, black ass or something a bit of fun. Not that if we hook anything too big, we're going to stand much of a chance because, as I said, we're on super light gear here. There he is. Oh, dropped him again. They must just be grabbing the tail of this plastic. There he is. Oh, come on. Right, we got him this time. Oh, this one's a bit better one. What have we got here? I think we got another one of the cods we have. Oh, there were some good ones cruising the edge here. Look at this, here we go. Another little cod 5000. There we go. We'll get him off again, but guys, this is awesome fun stuff that absolutely anyone can do with their family, which is awesome. It's nice, safe little surrounding. We're in ankle deep water and getting cool little fish like this. How good. Codly dodly, codly dodly. Oh no, we're on to something different here. We got a wrasse. This is an interesting one. Not a bad looking fish either. Let's just get him up out the water here for you. Look at that. Not the prettiest of fish in the world. I mean, a face really only a mother could love. But look, not a bad fish. I mean, look at the beautiful dots across the back though. But they're just smashing this little squid lure. Absolutely loving it. So that's a positive. But we'll get this one back as well. Loop. Well guys, that's going to wrap up this episode. We've had an absolute blast on the light stuff. So many little reef fish. It was not funny. But to get that beautiful flathead in that hole over there, that absolutely topped everything off for me. That made this whole little expedition worthwhile. I mean, fishing beautiful, beautiful tropical looking waters, beautiful reef holes for any type of fish that's colourful was awesome. And then also to get them on the new little live ops plastic, whatever it is. That was pretty cool as well. In fact, that one plastic lasted me the whole session, which means it was super durable, which I was very happy about indeed. But anyway, guys, as I said, my boat's looking pretty high and dry, so I better get over there, get it out the water, or get it back in the water, I should say, and go from there. But thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like this sort of episode, please comment down below, let us know, and we'll get some more done. Till the next episode, catch you later.